So welcome all of you to this fourth Romanian Business and Investment Roundtable organized by The Economist, Economist Impact. My name's Joan Hoey and I am the editor of The Economist's annual Democracy Index and a former director for Europe at the Economist Intelligence Unit. And I'll be chairing the roundtable tonight and tomorrow. First of all, it's great to be back in Bucharest, great to be back in Romania, and really lovely to see so many of you in the room this evening. I'd like to thank all our sponsors who've helped us to make this event possible once again. It's our fourth year here. In particular, I would like to thank Philip Morris, Romania, Iron Mountain, Actor, PPC Romania, Henley & Partners, Impetum Group, Coca-Cola HBC Romania, and Kyriakos Net, and all our other sponsors, supporting organizations, media partners in Romania. You can see all the sponsors on the screen, and right at the top, our platinum sponsor, Vodafone, to whom we're indebted. Thank you all very much indeed. Now, for those of you who have not attended this event, this roundtable previously, I just want to give a mention to Nectaria and her group, Hazlis and Rivas, who are based in Athens, Greece, and who are the official partner of The Economist in Southeast Europe. They have a stellar track record of organizing these events, business and investment summits and roundtables in the region, and we now have established a track record in the region, in Romania, in Bulgaria, in the Western Balkans, as well as in Greece and Cyprus and elsewhere. So I'd like to thank Nectaria as well, and just to introduce her and her team to all of you in case you haven't had direct contact with them in the past. So please do take the opportunity tonight and tomorrow to talk to Nectaria and her team and become more familiar with them. Now, I'll probably say a few more words in the morning about the Economist forecast economic forecast for Romania and the region. But just to introduce our two panels for this evening, the focus tonight is very much on geopolitics and the geoeconomic, geostrategic challenges facing Europe. I don't know how many of you saw this week's edition of The Economist, where the main leader, the main editorial in this week's magazine, focuses on the triple shock facing Europe, namely the continuing fallout from the war in Ukraine in terms of the energy shock and the energy transition that this has accelerated in the region. Second, the shock from surging imports from China, Chinese imports particularly of EVs, electric vehicles and other commodities. And thirdly, the threat potentially of more US tariffs under a potential second presidency of Donald Trump. So the risk of the US imposing tariffs on Europe, just as occurred under the first Trump presidency, and also the risk of the US abandoning support for Ukraine, which is very much a risk, I would say, if Donald Trump were to return to the White House. He and his team have made that quite clear. So geopolitical volatility, geoeconomic risk is very much still with us. Europe has to adapt to that. I think it demands a restructuring of the economic model, the European economic model, and an overhaul of Europe's defense and security policies. And that's very much going to be the focus of our discussions tonight and tomorrow, how Europe can navigate these very serious challenges in the coming years. So